step on radioactive waste with your shoes, it is going to last there until you get maybe to about 180 hours just walking with a shoe. And that's why people who live around radioactive areas, like where we have the seepage of nuclear radioactive waste from nuclear reactors, and why Africa must continue to be very careful about embracing nuclear technology for energy, is because of radioactive waste. Because that's another avenue for importation of the same waste that we are talking about and saying no within the Bamako Convention.
For too long, the African continent has been treated as a destination for the world's hazardous remnants, unfortunately. For Somalia, the sound management of chemicals and the strengthening of waste systems is not merely an environmental goal. It is a cornerstone of our national security, our public health, and our future prosperity.
Rwanda has taken several concrete legal and administrative steps to implement the Bamako Convention. So these actions are primarily aimed at establishing a strong national framework for the sound management of hazardous waste and prohibiting its import.
In my short life and short experience in multilateralism, what I have found working best for Africa is not the establishment of new platforms. It is the strengthening of existing ones.
When you look at your breakfast table this morning, what percentage of what you consumed is produced in your country, locally? That so long as a significant chunk of what we consume is imported, including the toothpick that you use after you consume the food, then it's very hard to control the narrative around dumping. Very, very hard. So we have no alternative but to industrialize.
We cannot improve something that we've not measured. And one of the most important things, looking at Bamako that was came into force in 1991, rather in 1998, we need to find ways of amending just a little bit of it. And at a policy level, I'd like to see all of us getting together and advocating to have some components on gender disaggregated data and sex disaggregated data.
I am pleased to inform you that the Federal Republic of Somalia is in the final stages of the ratification of the Bamako Convention, following the Cabinet's landmark approval in 2022 of May. We view this as an important shield for our coastline and our communities. Central to this is the regional clearinghouse mechanism. We fully endorse this platform as a tool for radical transparency. By sharing data and validating waste flows in real time, we can ensure that no shipment of hazardous material enters our territory undetected. Strengthening our foundations of implementation means ensuring our customs officers, our scientists, and our local leaders have the digital tools they need to say no to toxic imports. Somalia stands ready to work with our fellow African nations.
Rwanda remains committed to the effective implementation of the Bamako Convention to ensure that our beautiful continent of Africa is free from these, hazardous and radioactive wastes.
The Bamako Convention was born out of an existing mechanism. It was born out of Article 11 of the Basel Convention. But it is the only convention, in my view, where Africa came together to say no. This one is our own convention that speaks to Africa for Africa and to the rest of the world. On this one, we agree that radioactive waste cannot be imported and we shall control it.
Let us build a continent where our progress is measured by the health of our children and the purity of our soil. Together we can ensure that Africa is never again the dumping ground, but a leader in the global green economy.